If your heavy bag is swinging all over the place, then you're probably doing something wrong. You're probably even doing more than just one thing wrong. So today I'm breaking down how to hit the heavy bag like a boxer so the bag doesn't swing as much. Before we start, if you are new here, my name's Cody. I'm an amateur boxer and boxing coach, and I use this channel to teach beginners the art and the sweet science of the sport of boxing. So if you love learning boxing, I would highly recommend joining my free online boxing forum/community. I'll leave the link in the description where I've got loads of in-depth tutorials and workout guides that you can go and grab completely for free. Now the first thing we need to look at is the reason why the bag is swinging. Why is it even swinging in the first place? So all it is you're creating enough momentum, you've got enough power to move the bag. So if I stand here and throw a backhand, the bag's going to swing. I can even do it with my jab. See how the bag's going to swing. But there's a reason why it's going to swing like that, and there's a way to stop it swinging all over the place and how to control it. But if the bag's swinging all over the place, then what you're probably doing is punching with the bag's momentum, so not just your own. Just have a look at this. If I push the bag there, if I'm pushing it on the way back, see how now I'm giving it even more momentum to swing more. And that's the big problem. You're punching with the bag's momentum. Now to stop this, you simply just need to do the opposite of what you're doing. Instead of punching with the bag's momentum, you need to time it so as the bag's coming back, you catch it on the way back. If I throw 2 shots, the bag's swinging, so see I'm going to let it swing there on the way back, boom, 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 boom. See how I'm stopping it? Boom, just there. So now you can stop it swinging because you're not letting the bag use all that momentum to swing back and forward. You're actually stopping its tracks and stopping its momentum. Now, the next thing you can do to stop the bag swinging and to also work on your boxing properly and hit the bag properly is finish on hooks as well, because hooks are coming round the side. So you stop the momentum from going forwards and backwards as you're hitting it from the side. So look, if again, I'll push the bag there, give it a little bit of a swing. If I go 1, 2, hook, see how the bag goes to the side slightly. I'm taking that momentum away. Just think if you were sprinting really fast in a straight line and someone was to just nudge you to the side slightly, you still wouldn't be going in that straight line. You would have to readjust because you're running really fast. If someone nudges you, you're going to fall over or you're going to have to find a way to get back on that line. It's kind of like what you're doing with the bag. So if we're working the bag, so it's a bit of a swing, finish on that hook. Now it starts doing this circular motion, and then I can reset back to the straight shots. Finish on the hook again, and that's how I stop the bag from just going forwards, and backwards. I can stop it in its tracks. The next thing I want to talk about is referring back to what I've already talked about today. Do you remember why the bag is swinging? Because you're hitting it hard enough with enough power to make it swing and get that momentum. Well, actually, you don't always need to hit it with power, which sounds controversial because you're boxing, you want to hit it hard. Like, that's what we're working on, right? Getting more power, being a better boxer. But actually, I want you to think about mixing up the speed and power, changing the tempo. So not every punch needs to be a it doesn't need to look like that. What you can do is start off with power, then mix up a bit of speed. And this will also make the bag stop swinging as much. So I might hit the bag with a hard 1, 2, and then speed. Just there. And I'm back on speed again. See how there, I can mix up the speed and power to stop the bag swinging. You don't need to hit it with a knockout punch every single time. Check this out too. You can actually stop the bag from swinging without throwing a punch. Crazy, right? How are we going to do that exactly? Well, I'm going to show you because this is going to help you actually improve your boxing skill as well. It's not just sticking your arm out, because that's not boxing. You're not going to do that in a fight. Stick your arm out and stop a bag from swinging. That's ridiculous. What we're actually going to do to practice our boxing and stop the bag from swinging is use our body to get inside. So look, if I push the bag and it's swinging one way, what I can do is come in, boom, tighten up there, drop the legs down. Now I'm inside and I can work them short, tight shots in there. This is great because most of us are not that great on the inside. We need to practice more being up close with someone. So if the bag's swinging, simply come in with the legs dropped down and then practice that inside work as well. This next thing I really wanted to talk about, I've been quite looking forward to speaking about this because it seems really controversial. I know this video is about the bag not swinging, how we're not we're not letting it swing even more. We're trying to stop it from swinging here more like a boxer. However, you can actually use that swing to practice your footwork. Now look, I'll show you what I mean. If that bag swings, again, you might come inside like this, but you don't want the bag to just kind of hit you every time. That's not really any use. But if it swings, why not use that as an opportunity to practice your footwork and controlling the range. See how now I'm moving in and out with the bag and actually using that swing as something a bit more positive without letting it go really far forward and really far back with a lot of speed. I can actually just use that subtle swing just to go in and out, practice moving forwards and backwards, which again is another great advantage. If it's going to swing, it's like an opponent moving forward and moving back, moving forward and moving back. You can practice that with the swinging bag. Now, if you enjoyed this video, I'm going to leave another video here, which is the heavy bag masterclass, which will teach you how to hit the heavy bag like a pro. So go and watch that video next, and I'll see you there.